good morning. Welcome to A Beautiful Jungle. I am Sharon. I'm outside. It's Saturday, December 2nd. So I'm outside. Hopefully you guys have seen my November 1st garden tour and see what's going on in the garden and what's growing on in the garden, I should say, because there's a lot growing. So I'm outside. I need to get these onion starts in. I'm like really pushing it. So I need to get the onion starts in, and it got a little break in the rain. It's a little drizzly, so I have my head tied. Down, and I have my hood on, and I just put some mushroom compost in this bed right here. In this bed right here, some mushroom compost. So I am going to start just mixing it in a little bit, trying to get it as even as possible. So I'm going to start putting these in. So my plan is to put it in all three of these beds along here, because that bed all the way down, my plan is to do it, see where the yellow bags are, those are all compost. My plan is to put it in all these three right here, and that one at the end, that has our sweet potato, that was our sweet potato, and that has our compost in place. We started doing our compost in place there. These beds are very new beds. They're very new beds, and I would have loved to do compost in place in them this year to get them ready for 2024. But the onion stars, my plan was to separate the reds, the yellows, the Texas sweets, and the whites. And these are short day samplers. So I'm just sticking them in, and I'm giving them as much space as possible. So they can have room, and I'm just pinching the soil. Yeah, I'm still sniffling. So that's why I have to protect myself, because I'm not trying to get sick. So I'm giving them about a finger length distance. And just pinching them. You do not want to bury them too much, because they need that space to bulb up. So this is the compost, and I'm also using black cow, but this is black velvet mushroom compost. These beds have already been fertilized, so kind of rough there, Shannon. They've already been fertilized with garden all-purpose fertilizer, bone meal, blood meal. I'm just grabbing whatever roots I see. So they were just waiting for the compost and the plant of whatever I decided I wanted to plant in here, and I decided that that I have decided they will be onions. We will plant the onions. So there is a method to my madness. So my method to this madness of planting the onions on the outside there's a method to my madness, right? My method to my madness is the idea of me planting the onions on the outside of the garden will deter the deer from coming in my garden. I will let you guys know if that works. Well, you guys will see if it works. So that's the method to my madness. Of me thinking, of my way of thinking. Maybe the onions, because I can still smell them and I have a whole cold. I can still smell it. I can still smell it. And I have a whole entire cold. So, God willing, they will leave my garden alone. Can you see those, my leg blocking you guys? So this is our second bed. So again, I'm not trying to come too close to the edge, to the rim of the bed. Over here, over here. And so that's done. So we got the 3x2 bed done. I did put some over here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there. Like 5 of them. And then we have this bed. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to give them some fish fertilizer. I'm going to give them some fish fertilizer. So I don't think I touched on this from when I did the garden tour, but you see the frost came and we got a little damage on here. We got a little frost damage on them, but they'll be fine. And this cabbage that I couldn't find the tag for, it was so buried. This is the golden acre cabbage. Stay still. There we go, golden acre cabbage. That's the one I couldn't find the tag for. It's not ready. It's not ready. It's not ready to go. They got a little frost on it. And the broccoli, yeah, it got a little frost on the leaves also. But everything else is looking good. I need to get I just wanted to give you guys a little look because I know it was getting dark, so I don't know how bright it was. So these are the potatoes. When the frost came, they froze over. The tops died back. This is the pak chow. I am actually going to harvest some, and that's how I'm going to end up thinning it out. I'm going to harvest some and cook. And that's the spinach right here. The red cabbage. And some more brassicas. Cabbage. This right here, you guys ever seen Little Shop of Horror? This with the red and all of that and the way it looks in there, it's giving me, feed me Seymour. So we got all the onions planted, all the onions that are needed to be planted. I'm gonna go give them some fertilizer, some fish fertilizer. Yeah, fish fertilizer, and let God's rain do what God's rain do. This is a 7.5, I think, yeah, 7.5 by 3 bed, galvanized bed, and then the other one is a 3x2. So we planted out all of our onion starts, and then I put some inside of the bed right next to there where the 5 red cabbage are, and those cauliflower. Those 3 on the side are cauliflower. I put like 5 over there. I've done so already. It would be really awesome if you were to subscribe to this channel to see what else is going on and our upcoming other upcoming videos and our upcoming, God willing, I keep saying God willing because it is within God's will, not mine, 2024 garden season. Yes, we're expecting great things. Great things. We are expecting great things. So subscribe to the channel. Share the video if you find any value in it. Share the video if you feel it will help someone. Please go ahead right ahead. Share the video. And have a blessed day. Thank you. Next time you see me, I'm going to have long wavy hair. No, let me